Today on the channel from the Jakks Classic Superstars Walmart exclusive 3-pack line, we got Jake the Snake Roberts, we got the British Bulldog Dave Boy Smith, and we got Koko B. Ware.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Jakks Classic Superstars 3-pack Walmart exclusive unboxing and review. And today from Series 8, we got Koko B. Ware, we got the British Bulldog Dave Boy Smith, we got Jake the Snake Roberts, we got the Animal 3-pack. But for all your modern day wrestling figure needs, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get the deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews, kind of. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it, talk about it. We'll see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what Series 8 brought us in the Animals 3-pack here. Definitely an interesting set, as these three really don't go together all that much outside of them having animals, with Jake having a steak, British Bulldog having a bulldog, and then, of course, Koko B. Ware having Frankie. So we got Frankie, Winston, and Damien? I don't know what we're going to call Jake Snake. You never know. He's got some different ones. It's definitely not Revelations, I'll tell you that much. But looking good in the big window boxes we're accustomed to. Got the names down low. Nothing on that side, but you do got their three heads over here. Looking good. Of course, classic Superstars packaging throughout. Got the cross-sell down low, Series 8. We got Flair, Perfect, and of course, Bobby Heenan. Check out that review on the channel. Up top, Glamour Shot, Tales of the Tape, all that fun stuff. Let's see what it says about our friends. British Bulldog, 1978 debut, 270 pounds, height 6'3", finishing move, the dreaded Power Slam. Titles, Intercontinental Champion, WWE First Ever European Champion, and World Tag Team Champion. And then, of course, Jake Snake Roberts debuted 1975, 252 pounds, 6'5". Finishing move, of course, the dreaded DDT. Snake's names, Damien and Lucifer. So pick your snake poison right here. Koko B. Ware debuted 1978, 245 pounds, 5'9". Finishing move, the Ghostbuster and the Flying Drop Kick. Koko B. Ware, a little dude, but man, ahead of his time as far as high flying does go. But of course, I have these loose already in my collection, so we're going to dive in here and go through these guys one by one a little bit. And we're going to start with Koko B. Ware. We're going to give Koko his flowers here today. That's what we're going to do. Now, Koko B. Ware, another guy very underrepresented in the classic Superstars, or I should say action figure genre. He did get two classic Superstars figures. Of course, we got an LJN back in the day. We did get a Hasbro, and then Hastel Toys is coming out with a high energy version of Koko B. Ware in their retro line. So by the time most people are watching this video, it's probably already out. But we'll see what happens. But Koko looking good here. A little bit more plain Jane Koko B. Ware than the bright banana-colored pants he wore in the other classic Superstars figure. But looking good here in the blue tights. You got old Frankie on the side. I guess Frankie's long-lost brother, who knows, on both sides of the pants looking good. And then we got more on the boots as well. Nice white boots going on. Got the red wrist tape looking really good. You got Koko looking only like a Koko could look. He's got his goggle kind of visors on. Then he's got the do-rag up top there, just looking cool as a Koko B. Ware ever would be. Looking really, really nice. Of course, his arms do go all the way around. Bicep cut, single jointed elbow, hands back forth side to side, waist articulation, legs go up, bend at the knee, bend at the ankle, side to side at the head, and really that's it. That's all you're going to get for classic Superstars articulation. But looking really good, and a lot of times you find Koko missing all of his accessories, his hat, his glasses. Also missing, of course, a key ingredient in Frankie. A macaw, I believe. Is that what it is, a macaw? But looking really, really good. He can fly through the air. And it's weird. I always liked my animals with my wrestling figures, but I always preferred my animals with my G.I. Joe figures growing up as a kid. But I guess choose your own adventure how you do like that. But he could fit in Koko's hand if you wanted him to, just like so. Very, very cool, and I would love to see Mattel try to tackle a Koko B. Ware. He would be perfect for the Legends line. I think it would be a great one. Give him a nice soft goods jacket on there, some nice blinging outfit, and then, of course, a Frankie. Man, you're off to the races. But Koko looking good in this 3-pack right here, representing with Frankie right there as well. Now we're going to turn it over here. We got old British Bulldog, and I believe this is Winston, his solo career Bulldog. But it's an interesting one, and it's one of those ones that you feel like this was maybe from a different Jakks toy line, and they grabbed it to put it with this. I don't know if anybody's ever found out what toy line it was from, but I feel like it wasn't made specifically for the Classic Superstars line. I could be mistaken at this point, but it is a Bulldog right here. It is, of course, old Winston, I do believe. Then you get British Bulldog, and this is more single career run British Bulldog. He's broken away from Dynamite by this time, working on his Intercontinental title reign, that kind of stuff. Got the Union Jack flag throughout. You got the Bulldog logo, the red and blue attack looking good. Got the blue knee pads, black wrist tape, got a fist of fury, got a gripping hand. Of course, white boots on him as well. Same articulation Koko B Ware had, no doubt about it there. And then you got the braided hair on the Bulldog, always an interesting look. He was rocking the braids. This head sculpt always a little bit off for me. Too teethy for the Bulldog for me. But a big powerhouse. He might not have been big in size and height, but man, he was a big dude, of course, as we know, the British Bulldog. But looking good. Is it the most iconic Bulldog? Probably not, but it does fit in with this Animals 3-pack. It's a different look from ones we had before, so I'm here for that. There's no doubt about it. But Bulldog looking good for what it is. And now we're going to find the final piece of the puzzle right here. We got Jake the Snake Roberts, and I have no idea what I did with his snake, but his snake is in here. It is Damien, I guess. We're going to go with Damien for this one. But it is brown snake. We've had a lot of snakes with Jake. And one bad thing about the Class Superstars line, the snake never really scaled all that well. It was always never really that good in the Classic Superstars line. But we do get Jake, and Jake does look good here. This is the more, I think of this almost as like WCW Jake Roberts, when he was really evil at the tail end of WWE, you know, the snake-biting Macho Man, we know that. But just a diabolical individual, old Jake Snake Roberts. Got that beautiful paintbrush push broom going on right up there. Got the long Jake hair as well. A little bit fluffier torso on this era of Jake, as we can see here. But the black and silver attack, and then the kind of Python Patrol-like boots going on down here look really good. He's got a fist of fury. He's got a gripping hand. Of course, articulation the same for all three of these figures here. So we're not missing out on anything there in the articulation department. But man, a good looking Jake the Snake. Most iconic Jake, much like Bulldog, much like Koko B Ware. All three of these guys have more iconic gear, but I guess putting them together in this pack, it was a way to give them a little bit off the beaten path gear. And I'm okay with that because I don't want re-releases. I want something new, something different, and we did get that with these three figures here. Now, I don't know if the snake, the dog, and the bird are going to get along. That's to be decided in the cage in the zoo, I think. I don't know. Who knows? But a fun pack for what it is. It's one of those ones where, hey, let's throw three people together that don't make a lot of sense, but make them make sense with the inclusion of animals. So kind of a fun set right here. An interesting set, and one that's fondly remembered in some circles, I guess is what we'll call it. But how about you? Do you fondly remember this set? Is this a set you remember? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. 2 channels going on with videos every single day. And of course, early access to those channels' videos via the Patreon, your best way to support the channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media. Sir Paul64 on the X. The _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and on Instagram. So for the Animals 3-pack and Jakks Classic Superstars, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.